And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Bam Adebayo.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the center. And for Chicago, White on the wing along with Okoro. Bruzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Jones in at the one. Bringing this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the game going here with the first basket for the Bulls.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Hero finds Adebayo.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Back to Jones. Pass to Bruzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Outside, Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, we know Hero is more than capable of hitting those. He's got limitless range.
Now here's Jones. This game he had 10 points. Pass to Vucevic. Six on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Over Mitchell. Jones, no luck.
Good D. Got in his space and disrupted his rhythm.
Outside, Hero. The 11-footer, Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Pass to Vucevic. Shot to stop the run. And White, the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Hero from long range. Bruzelis grabs the board. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. White the pass to Okoro. There's the pick. Pass to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Jones, no luck. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Bruzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Bruzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Powell kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Hero from downtown, and Okoro pulls it down. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Out left of the wing for the three. Vucevic the pass to Okoro. White against Hero. 5 on the clock, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Go home, Chicago!
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's prove.
Us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Well, you look at Ware, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, Buzelis. Vucevic with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Takes a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. It's Powell on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. No good on the 3. Now Chicago's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. Outside, White shoots it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got 6. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell finds Powell. Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Kevin, back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Bulls trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Heat making a switch here.
3-1-2 crew.
Pass to White. Now, Okoro, still without a basket. Here's Vucevic over Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league, and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
No good on that one.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, he's been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Now, here's Okoro. After Tyler Hero's miss, Okoro passes to Vucevic to stop the drought. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Hero over Jones. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 13.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production. And tonight, he has delivered.
Vucevic against Adebayo. Vucevic with the bucket. He's got 8.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He was all alone on that.
Rosellas showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, Vucevic, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. For three. They grab their own miss. Jaquez with a wide-open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
And White kicks to Okoro. Back to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vucevic. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Bucket is good. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Okoro. Bruzelis sets a screen for Okoro. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Jones. Miami leading by 8. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time to get loud for your incredible.
Some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Bruzelis. And it's Carter in for Kobe White. The Heat also with a sub. Larson's checked in. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Powell outside. Here's the three. Rebound by Smith.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Williams passes to Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here is Hero. 15 points in the game. Where? Good.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Powell against Huerter. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We got Jaime Jaquez. Also Khalil Ware out there. Smith is out there with Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2. Miami leading by 6. Pass to Smith. They set the screen to the right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
No one near Herder as he lets it pop. Good on the triple. Herder's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Larson. Still yet to score. Ware, good.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Screen by Smith. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
The first free throw is good. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Ware dishes to Powell. Back to Ware. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ware's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, third of the game so far.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Here's Larson, defended by Dosunmu. Clock at 6. Powell. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Smith against Jaquez. Smith kicks to Williams. Carter for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 5-point game. Smith outside. Pass to Herder. Launches it. Rebound by Mitchell. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The Heat in fifth.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Okoro, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Carter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
For the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Taking a look now at stats for Norman Powell. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 23 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Bulls moving the ball around. Bounce pass from Okoro. White, wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, you gotta applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
It's stolen by White. Outside, Jones. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Stan Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
Booz Ellis has checked in for Smith. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys, back over to you.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. There's the triple. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And then Bruzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Bruzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Miami with the ball, trailing by 2. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Jones. Ware passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Well, Chicago has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's White, and Ware pulls it down. Miami's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Powell at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Gonzalez grabs the board. To the inside. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Bulls making the switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Miami. Earl comes in for Powell. He'd have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Fontecchio. Again, the miss by the Heat. Bulls have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's White. No good with the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Ware passes to Fontecchio. Left side, Hero. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Jones. The 3. And Ware pulls it down. Fontecchio with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Hero. 5 to shoot. Up again. Adebayo on the follow. He's got 10.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Vucevic against Adebayo. Lets it go with the 3. Okoro shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not flawless. Maybe time for a different approach.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones looking for an opening. Now here's White. He's covered closely. Pass to Bruzelis. It's good from long range. Bruzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Bruzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Off target from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:44 left in the first half. Here's White. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Pass to Bruzelis. The Bulls with another miss. The Heat leading by 9. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Hero against White. And there it is for Hero. That's 23 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Okoro. Now here's White. And they get it. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
White against Hero. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to White. 3-pointer. That one, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. The Heat lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. Out in Memphis, it'll be the Grizzlies against the Suns. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Chicago Bulls.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Miami leading by 13. White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Bruzelis. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Inside, Mitchell with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo. One shot.
One shot. One shot.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
To the paint. Shoots from the line. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Heat moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Jones. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. White's got his third basket of the night right there.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
It's Powell on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Norman Powell.
Look, I mean, this team depends on what he brings. He's an absolutely critical part of the offensive equation as an individual. He knows how to get his scoring opportunities, and it's been fun to watch him expand his output over these last few seasons.
To the middle, here's a Okoro, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Hero from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tyler Hero picks one up. So staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
First free throw is good.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
Both good from the line that time.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Outside, Hero. And the three ball is good. Hero's got 28.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to White. This one for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game. Jones gutting it out in close.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Mitchell outside. Hero from long range. Drops in the tray. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami. Right wing. Now, Buzelis. He's got 10. Vucevic a screen on Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Buzelis. And that's now 10 points for Vucevic. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. There's Hero with the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Jones. Buzelis, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Buzelis has got 13 points.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. Check out the stats for Vucevic. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 18 points per, 9 rebounds, then 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
Hero scanning the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Outside, Jones. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. The Heat leading by 15. Outside, Hero. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Offline with his 3. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Jones against Mitchell. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vucevic missing. Heat have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Mitchell finds Hero. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on Jones. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls trail by 17. White up top. He's covered by Hero. Okoro passes to White. Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Left side, Hero. Drains the 19-footer. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Hero is extremely versatile. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. The Heat also with the sub. Jaquez is checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Powell outside. Now, Hero. He has 35. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here is Okoro. 9 feet out. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 16.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Powell finds Hero, and the basket is good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Buzelis. Takes the 3. Powell pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Adebayo passes to Powell. A three-pointer. Wiggins hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Dosunmu. Okoro. And here is Dosumu. And they come right back with their own 3-point. 5 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jaquez the pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero, no good. Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. High post Vucevic. Adebayo on him. Here's Dosunmu. He has 5. That one goes. Count it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Back to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Jones.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now Jaquez. Over Bruzelis. Jaquez can't hit. Now here's Jones. He's covered by Hero. Now Dosumu. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Powell with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Here's Jones. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Vucevic. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. Some changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bruzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Carter in for Trey Jones. Heat also with a sub. Larson's checked in. Now Carter, 5 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
For Chicago, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
2.
That free throw, no good. Whitey's checked in for Javon Carter. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hero from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lays it up on the glass. Vucevic has got 11 in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Khalil Ware is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. Pass to Ware. And here's Adebayo, covered by Smith. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Now here's Herder. Misses the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Adebayo finds Ware. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami leading by 18. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. And yes, it's good. Adebayo's got 21 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Now here's White. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Here's Larson. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith sets the pick for White. Pass to Herder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Larson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Bulls trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. And again, Chicago, no good. And Miami shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Herder. The Bulls shooting 41% for the game. Mitchell against White. Pass to Smith. Trying to end the drought. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
You're incredible.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. Bulls on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint, just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Bulls trail by 20. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Herter. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
So it's Miami now. Pass to Larson. Back to Mitchell. Hawkins outside. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 21.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
White the pass to Smith. Outside, Adebayo. Mitchell finds Hawkins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with this screen on White. Loads it up for Adebayo. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to White. Now Smith. He's guarded by Adebayo. Smith the pass to Herter. Got a piece of it. Chicago again turning it over. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Dosunmu. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Powell with the bounce pass. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Wiggins from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Okoro with it. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hero kicks to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Vucevic setting the pick for Okoro. And the Bulls with another miss. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 15-4 run. Outside, Hero. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now, Okoro. Jones for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. And here is Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. Here's Bruzelis. And then Bruzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Powell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And Vucevic kicks to White. Jones heads for 2. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell finds Hero. Wide open. Gonzalez grabs the board. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. White, good.
Well, even with the defense right on him, White wasn't going to waste that positioning down low.
Hero against White. Mitchell outside. Foul for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 8th assist in the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Hero. No good from outside. The Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Out to the right wing. Here's Gonzalez. Can't hit that one. Wiggins with some nice D. Well, Heat leading by 23. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer. Andrew Wiggins, and that's good. Wiggins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Vucevic is screen on Hero. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Heat shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Pass to Ware. Now Mitchell from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bruce Ellis has got his 6th rebound on the night. White finds Okoro. White looking around. Back to Okoro. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyler Hero.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Jones. Here's Jaka Jonas. Defended by Jones. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jovic passes to Jaquez. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. That one, no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.